Number 10, Mad Max. Despite what George Miller himself said about the 2015 Mad Max game, it's a masterpiece in terms of VFX, gameplay mechanics, and visual design. You literally are the road warrior, able to fill up your car with gasoline, customize and upgrade its features to be equipped with the best vehicle in the wasteland. And the combat, both vehicular and melee, is what video game action adventure is all about.
Another one. Fun's not over yet, boys. You regret coming here, boy. Someone take him out! Now you'll bleed. Over here,
Number 9, Batman Arkham Origins. Arkham Origins is the game that unfairly gets the most criticism aimed at it from the entire series of Arkham games. But does everyone forget how poor the Batmobile gameplay felt in Arkham Knight? Or the dumpster fire that turned out to be Suicide Squad, Kill of the Justice League? Suddenly, Arkham Origins probably doesn't sound like a bad option, and it's really not.
No! Stay away! Don't hurt me! I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to be
Who tore this place apart?
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows.
Number 8, F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch. When you think of Metroidvania titles, probably the most overly praised ones that come to mind are Hollow Knight, Theory series, Dead Cells, and Blasphemous. Ironically titled Forged in Shadow Torch, this one failed to emerge from the shadows. The game lets you take on anthropomorphic bunny named Peyton, who's a citizen of Torch City in what feels like a more gritty and realistic diesel punk version of Ratchet and Clank. Number 7, Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is a parkour game unlike any other, being arguably the best example of this relatively unexplored genre ever seen. The whole premise revolves around you playing as a character called Faith, who is on the run after her sister is falsely accused of a crime she didn't commit. All of this takes place in a gorgeous utopian city, which despite being over 10 years old at this point, still looks great today.
Once you find the elevators, you can climb one of the shafts or free ride one of the carts up.
Number 6, Marvel's Midnight Suns. As Marvel is such a big company, it's rare for one of its games to be overlooked. However, perhaps the game was too different for its own good. Instead of being an open world or action adventure game, it's a tactical turn-based RPG with plenty of similarities to XCOM.
We've seen what those charges are capable of. Don't get cocky just because you've got Captain Marvel to fall back on.
No, no, please. Come, examine the device closely. I think you'll find it's not so easy to dismiss this time around.
Really wish we could get this clown off our comms.
I'm sure Mr. Stark will get around to it eventually.
Number 5. Sleeping Dogs. Few games are called underrated as often as Sleeping Dogs. Based on that, you could argue it isn't underrated. Yet, in terms of sales, it was clearly overlooked by too many people since Square Enix considered it as a commercial failure. Despite the open world being incredible, it tells a compelling tale about Hong Kong's police officer Wei Shen, who has gone undercover to infiltrate the triads.
I'm in pursuit!
Police! You! Hands on your head! HKPD! Drop your weapon! I say stop! Don't let him run!
Number 4. Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is one of the best FPS games you have probably never played. Having been sandwiched between Call of Duty and Battlefield release dates, the campaign is one of the best the genre has ever seen. But the real star of the show is multiplayer, which is fantastic, especially because of the added titans that bring a great deal more variety to combat encounters.
Pilot lost. Do we see anything? Negative. Got visual. He's here.
Number 3. Sunset Overdrive. One of the most underrated games of the last generation, Sunset Overdrive was a rare step away from the PlayStation platform for Insomniac Games. It's an open world near future game set in a city overrun by mutant creatures, with you being given the job of taking care of the mutant threat using over the top weapons and abilities.
I'll remember you, guy I didn't know. Now let's get busy. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Number 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 has had one of the greatest redemption arcs in gaming history, having launched amongst massive controversies surrounding both its lack of content and deeply embedded microtransaction system. After years of updates and content releases all for free, the current game is a modern day love letter to the Star Wars series.
Battle goes our way.
Number 1. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If an overly hated title of the Century Award exists, then it goes to Infinite Warfare. Everyone hated on this game just because their favorite YouTuber did, and for no other reason. I enjoyed playing Infinite Warfare on my PS4. Yes, it was a downgrade from Black Ops 3, but there were still way fewer campers. The gameplay was so smooth, and there was no SBMM. I would take Infinite Warfare over whatever SBMM hell we have right now.
They just executed him. SDF wants weapons, no prisoners. Multiple targets.
Snake is out.
Copy that.